on the way, yes, award-winning private investigator Olivia Ellenger, live on the show next.
Start your day
with Julian Clegg
on BBC Radio Solent.
So, it's often portrayed as a mysterious, sometimes dark, often dangerous and always thrilling career path, but what is life really like for a private investigator or private detective? Well, 23-year-old Olivia Ellenger has been a private eye for several years, working on cases right across the south, and she's giving a talk to businesses in Bournemouth tomorrow to explain what they can gain from hiring someone just like her. She works for the agency Answers Investigation, and they offer, by the way, matrimonial surveillance, business fraud, employee absenteeism, my goodness, there's a big one, and fingerprinting. Olivia joining us live on the show. Good morning, Olivia.
Hi, Julian.
Good to have you there. So 23 and you're already a private eye. How long have you been doing it?
This is my third year, actually.
And was it something you went, even as a young teenager, I'm going to be a private detective, or didn't it work out like that?
No. Well, I wanted a change of career a few years ago, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I was looking around and stumbled across an advert in the local paper. And yeah, basically I saw the advert, applied, and here I am.
Yeah, and the list of things you deal with there, those are really tricky. For example, matrimonial surveillance. I mean, do you ever feel like you're intruding in these kind of matters, or do you just see it as a job?
I think you have to detach yourself emotionally from anything like that, because obviously, you know, these kind of things aren't particularly pleasant, but generally people come to us because they want proof, not because they suspect something might be happening.
Do you spend a lot of your time sitting in cars down side streets?
There are aspects of that, yes.
Well, I'm just thinking, for example, employee absenteeism you mentioned there. Presumably that's surveillance going on, is it?
Yeah, exactly. So essentially, whether it be on sick leave or the employer suspects that their employee is working elsewhere, obviously they need proof. So
yeah, I notice also you say in your kind of CV here, although I'm in my 20s, slipping into the guise of a teenager is an excellent way of disarming people if you need to get information. So, I mean, just tell me a bit more.
I think, you know, I look quite young for my age, and I think obviously it tends to be because I'm female, people would generally never expect me to be a private investigator. I think because of how private investigators have been portrayed on TV and so forth, generally they're males. All the big characters tend to be males, so they never tend to expect.
Yeah, also you can test things like the Challenge 25 scheme, presumably. You can go into retailers and you are under 25 to see whether they're selling things that they shouldn't be.
Well, exactly. We work alongside establishments that may have had issues in the past, and they want to kind of increase their security about, you know, serving minors and so forth. So they would get us in because obviously they can be visited by the trading stands at any time. So it's just good practice for them, really.
Fingerprinting, got that on the list here. Does that mean you've got the kit, you've got the brush, the dust and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. We get involved with fingerprinting for things like visa applications, financial registration, but also for things like forensic purposes.
Right. Good. Well, Olivia, complete this sentence for me. I love being a detective because... What would be your answer?
No day's the same.
That's a very good answer. Olivia, thank you for being on the show this morning. Lovely to talk to you, and good luck with your talk tomorrow.
Thanks very much.
All the best. There you are, Olivia Ellenger joining us there, a 23-year-old private investigator.